Team Fortress 2 is 14 years old and things, they get stale, right? So in this video, I'm going to give you a few tips on how to enjoy TF2. This game has 9 classes and hundreds of unlockable weapons, and most players only stick with a few classes and a few loadouts for each class. I used to do that as well. Back then, I always stuck with Scout, Soldier, and Demo Man. Stock loadout for Scout and Demo, swapping the grenade launcher with the Iron Bomber of course, and I used the gunboats for Soldier. That's it, the 3 classes, the 3 loadouts, 24/7. Then, a viewer on my Twitch stream told me to try out the Professional Spy loadout by good old Mr. Paladin, and I actually tried it, and oh my god, this loadout is insanely fun. The survivability you get with a Deadringer, the outplay potential you have with the Ambassador, and the knife just makes Spy so much more fun and rewarding to play. The amount of dopamine you get from headshotting and backstabbing someone is incomparable to what you get in these 3 classes. So I shared my experience. Now it's your turn. Go and try to discover a new class or a new loadout and try to have fun with it. It doesn't have to be Deadringer Spy, just try out whatever you're interested in. I assure you, there are still surprises in a 14-year-old game, and it can still feel fresh after all these years. In newer PC games, actual customization is rarely seen. You might be able to change your character's skin, but that's basically it. You can't even change the config files to make the game run better. But TF2 on the other hand allows great customization, and you can use it to have a lot of fun. Feeling bored of using the stock HUD? Try out some of the custom, cool, and stylish HUDs. Install some mods to make the game goofier. No wait, this is not what I meant, no! In addition, I'm sure that most of you are sweaty tryhards that have the game looking like this. Now playing like this is nice and it gives you some nice FPS boost. But TF2 is a beautiful game, so bumping up the graphic settings is not a bad idea. Doing that once even made me keep the ragdolls on my main settings. Finally, community servers are a thing. I don't really like most of them, but if you enjoy them, it is a very good alternative or even a replacement to the aimbot infested casual mode. TF2 is not the most balanced game, especially in casual mode. Random crits and wonky hitboxes, shitty hit reg, bad teammates, and many other things make TF2 so frustrating to play if you try too hard. Now don't get me wrong, there's really nothing wrong with trying to win, but being salty when you lose or are having a bad time is not very good if you don't want to get burnt out. I would say TF2 is the best when you're trying to have fun rather than trying to win.
If it's not fun, why bother?
Being tilted also will make you play worse, which is quite counterintuitive. If you really hate losing, the great thing about casual is that you can server hop whenever you want to. You will lose XP, but honestly, who cares? Sometimes losing a game isn't entirely your fault, and there are a lot more things in the world that is worth getting mad at than a video game. So try not to get salty or tilt in TF2. This might not apply to everyone, but at least for me, streaming and making videos for TF2 made the game 10 times more fun for me. Streaming feels so much better than just playing alone, and the feeling of interacting with your audience, sharing a cool in-game moment, and building a community is really good. Plus, streaming is actually really easy. Just install OBS, get a mic, use stream elements for alerts, and that's basically it. TF2 is definitely a game that's better together, and streaming it makes it a lot fresher of an experience, so I urge you to try it out right now if you are interested. TF2 is just a game. You don't have to play it 24/7 and it's not your job. Sometimes taking a break from it is a good idea. Although I've never really done that before, but I'm sure that taking a break can relieve the burnout and you can return to the game later. You can also play other games that you're interested in. I would say the rule of thumb is do whatever the fuck you want and don't let playing TF2 be a burden in your life. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to my channel. It's free and it helps me out a lot. Thanks for watching and I wish you all the best.